Right then, the draw's not till 10 o'clock, so what are we doing today? We're doing our crocodile jigsaw. Look at that, wow. Yeah, so we're going to do our crocodile jigsaw this morning, aren't we, Katie? Yeah, and we're all the old baseball cap going, aren't we? You've got yours on, I've got mine on. Don't want to see my hair under this. So, yeah, your hair's getting, oh, what? Are you going to do your jigsaw? Yeah, and we're watching Hey Dougie as well, so we've got to watch Hey Dougie in the morning. It's better than most adult TV, I think. So, go on then, what are we doing next? We're going to put something on there? Yeah, go on then. Oh, you're making your own one? Okay. So we're, well, later on today I'm going to be on round 1 of the Matrix Commercial Champs. And it's going to be at Makins Fishery. All on phase 2, which is my favourite part of the complex. They're all sort of little interesting, sort of very shallow and quite narrow snake lakes with carp in, no F1s at all. Carp will be the target. Lagoon, lizard, crater, snake, reptile, paddock. I want to draw paddock. Oh, you dropped one. I'll get it for you. There we are. Oh, drop one. There you go. There you go. And yeah, so that's what it is. It's going to be pellets, meat, corn, ground bait, maybe dead maggots, bit of everything. Plenty of space on most of the lakes. I think lizard and snake are a little bit tighter pegged, but everywhere else you've got quite a bit of room. And we're fishing 12 till 5, so nice hours. And we're going to draw a fly and catch some fish, aren't we? Hey? Are we going to catch some fish? Yeah! Well, you can tell it's actually a bank holiday weekend because we've had lovely weather all week and now it's raining. So, but I still think that's going to help freshen up the venue a little bit because everywhere's been a bit moody and muggy lately. A lot of fish swimming around, thinking about spawning. Some of them have spawned, and a lot of them are eating spawn and all sorts of things going on at the moment. So it's always a bit of a funny time of year for carp and catching carp and other species, I suppose. The skimmers on some venues have been really going at it in the reeds and stuff, and obviously everything else eats the spawn. So it's been there'll be some fish cruising around if the sun comes out. I think definitely some mugging going on, but Makins on phase 2, the fish are pretty crafty anyway. They're a lot older for their size than you'd think. I think some of them, they're quite old and wise fish and been caught many times before. And what I regularly say is that Makins, a lot of the fish are very small males compared to other venues. So small baits and quite negative feeding is normally the order of the day for most of the match. The last hour you can perhaps start to fill it in a little bit more. Plus there's a lot of silverfish, and if you feed too much you just get loads of silverfish in your pegs, and those carp back off. They definitely back off into gaps and spaces if they don't want to feed those carp at Makins. So I think it's going to be a mostly pellet day. I have got meat, I have got corn, I have got dead maggots, excuse me. I've even got some casters left over from the week. I can't see them coming into play for the carp unless I draw on lizard pool, because I think you can. I think I've won or come second fishing caster shallow there on lizard once. And then there's but the casters might come into play in a harder area if I need to catch some roach and skimmers and bits and bobs. So it's always worth having. So but predominantly pellets, I think, hard and soft. I think I always start on soft pellets when it's a bit like this, and if silverfish are a problem or whatever, then switch to hard pellets. But I think soft pellet will hopefully be the safest bet, and you could even catch on pace today. I might even mix them up, so we'll see where we draw and see what the conditions are like. I think lizard and lagoon will be the dominant 2 lakes. So a good peg on there would be nice, but it could be quite tough on there for some if other people are absolutely bagging up. I always like peg 10 on snake. That's an absolute flyer. I'll take that today. Quite like a lot of the pegs on reptile. I think there's only one section on reptile, so that should be quite nice. And don't want to draw paddock. Don't. Let's not talk about that lake anymore. And crater, I think there's only one section on there, so that should be really good as well. I've come second in matches qualifier off crater before, so So that is a good lake on the right pegs and that. Very undercut banks in places and stuff, and there are some fish there if they want to feed. That could be a dangerous lake as well. It doesn't look it, but it is a nice lake. So yeah, Lagoon and Lizard are my tips to win. But Snake has got a chance, Reptile's got a chance. I don't think Paddock's got a chance, but you never know. They might have put some fish in, you never know. So, but yeah, and we'll see. Hopefully I can get off to a good start. I think, did I win this round one or 2 years ago? So I'm not sure, but it's been quite kind to me this first round at Makins, so hopefully that can continue. It's the Matrix Commercial Champs, if I haven't said that already, and it's a big match, big money, some good anglers on it, and we're fishing 5 rounds this year instead of 4. So starting off at Makins, we've also got Meadowlands, Packington, Barston, and we've also there's 4 Midlands venues, but quite strangely we've got a round at Western Pools as well, and that's actually the next round. So and I quite like Western Pools. It's a bit far away for me, but I do like the place. So yeah, it's going to be a great league, so hopefully I can get off to a good start.
Johnny Jenkins.
Is there any left?
Steve Davis. Harry Winston. Dave Pritchard.
Oh, this is the bait I've got. I've got just a handful of live red maggots, some worms for down the edge, expanders, a couple of different sorts there, all dyed green because it's all green swim sim here. It's got some dead maggots, ground bait. I normally have red, but I've got some white, so I've covered them as well. Some meat left over from the weekend, some corn, micros, and 6 mils. Green swim sim pellets here, so and that's what I've given it. They wash out a little bit, so I've put an extra bit of pellet soak on both my pellets, and also that's what's turned these expanders nice and green. It's good stuff. It's Nick Speed uses this for his normal pellet feeder fishing, but anywhere with green pellets I always put a bit of green pellet soak on. So that's what we've got today. I've also got casters on standby. I'm hoping I won't need to get them out the bait bag. I'm hoping it's just a nice positive match. Rig wise, loads of rigs there, but they're all the same depth. It's the same depth everywhere. And then I've got a 17.5 metres behind me to reach the island, and that's the pole limit today anyway, so luckily it is dead on 17.5 metres. And that's it. I don't know what sort of weight we're going to want, but I'm on the scale, so we'll give ourselves a £100 start, won't we? So but now I've got a good section. I've got Pete Caton on the peg he actually wanted this morning. He said he wants 17 on rep, and that's what he's drawn. I've got the organiser Wayne Sharman, knows the venue really well, on peg 9. And then I've got pegs 2 and 4 also in, so we've got loads of room on this lake, and but I've got a bit of scum in this peg and everything, so it all looks quite nice. So and then I've got Wayne looking at me there. Look at Wayne there. Say hello, Wayne. There's Wayne playing the tree. I don't know how he got his pole up there. Oh, watch your head, you got a crash helmet. Oh!
Oh, on his back. That was bad. Bad angling. Go on. A bit fast. See some just out of range. Dropped on 3 then, and they all disappeared. Might not be a mugging day then. for it. Oh, he had it. Definitely wanted that one. Look at that. There's 6 there. One of them's got to have it. There's 6 there. One of them had to have that. They were good fish as well. Paddock might be better than me with all this scum, but we'll start on this and see how we get on. It's good fish. Good fish to start on. It's in the float yet. Missed him. I missed him at the net and he's bloody well come off. Still that again. That weren't the start I wanted. I'm sure no one else is minding. All the mockers gone, mockers gone, mockers gone. Yep. Should have had it. Oh dear. 2. Pete's already got 3. Wayne's had 1. I've lost 2. As you do. Leg's full of leaves. There's actually not that many fish I can see. There was an odd one at the start. I've probably scared them all already, and the ones I have seen have all spooked straight away. So it's obviously not mugging time yet. Third time lucky, Wayne. Properly hooked. I thought he'd have had that one. Right, we're off. It's actually a very slow and moody start, so filling me with confidence at the moment. So far, I'm doing dreadful. Wayne's got about 4, Pete's got 7 or 8, and chasing unmuggable fish. Last time I was on here, I had £177 and a lot of muggers. Not today. Another bite there though, that's a good sign. I'll be catapulting very soon. How many you had, Wayne? Oh, I've got 1. Pete's got 8. Oh, right. They're unmuggable today. Bet you gutted, didn't you, eh? I won't be able to get my rig in. Yeah. There's too much scum in the peg. It's in the gob, £8. Sake, that was massive. It was in the gob. Yeah, I saw him, he was 3 metres from me. He was chasing a big ghosty. He turned and had it. It was about £8, that. Lost £15 already. They're proper paired up, these fish. Yeah, absolutely. Right, I've scared every fish in the lake. Just chasing a big ghosty. I've lost 3 mugging and got 1. I've lost 2 at the net. I had 1 in the net, £6. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't have it. No. I missed him. Finally something worked. That's it, ready to start. Finally, something worked. Didn't sound too good, did it? Got some catching up to do. Where Pete's going. Double caster, but let's try 2 maggots again, or 3. 3. None there at all, Wayne. Metres for a bream. It's a big one. It's a big one. Go out for a bream. £17.5 metres for bream on a rock hard day. Ideal. Put my lighter gear on if I'm going to catch them. Lighter elastic. 3 maggots. Keep moaning them on. That's we can do. You'd think they'd be under these leaves, wouldn't you? You think I'll be sacking up with all these leaves in my peg? I'll be back in business.
Well, I've just got back home, and to say that was a frustrating match would be an understatement. That's probably the most frustrated I've been all year in a match. To lose 3 on my mugging rig and get 1 in and waste time trying to chase them on such a hard day, and on a match that meant so much to me as well. That's why I got so frustrated, really. I could see Wayne and Pete catching either side, and I'm just falling behind all the time. And you know, you hook a fish and you see a fish, you think, well, one of those will bring me back in the race, and when you don't catch them, or when you do hook them and you lose them, it's an absolute nightmare. So it's caught us all out a little bit, the conditions, with fish moving around. We've all had the wind and the leaves our way, the 3 of us in that corner, and the fish haven't really been under them like you'd expect. It's sort of typical early summer sort of spawning sort of conditions, I suppose, with fish pairing up and chasing each other around and just not settling. And the warning signs were there pretty early when you're dropping hook baits in front of fish's noses, where any other venue they've waffled that up, and they haven't. So it's been an absolute game changer, me getting those casters out of the bag and swapping from pellets to loose fed casters. I had to give it a good old ping with a catapult to reach that island. They sprayed quite a bit, but it doesn't matter. It's more about creating that rattle, and I think casters work because, one, they're a bit sick of pellets, but also it's a very natural bait, and I'm sure they're going around the edges eating sort of insects and larvae and spawn and all sorts of things. And it just, at this time of year, those fish seem to quite like casters and maggots and things like that, but casters especially. It's always been a quite good bait at Makins. It works well on clear waters for educated fish. So and well, it's worked a treat today with either a caster, 2 casters, 2 or 3 dead maggots, or even a bit of worm on the hook. But 2 or 3 dead maggots was best. that's probably because that's why I had on the hook the most, but they just seem to like that. So I did swap to ground bait a bit later. I tried to push it a little bit more just to see if they'll have a bit of ground bait with the casters as well. I caught a couple and I caught a bream and a skimmer on it, but by then you're moving into like the last 2 hours of the match, and that's when your edges should come into play. Pete Caton, as far as I know, is the only person who's caught anything down the edge today. He's had 2 in the last 10 minutes. No one else has caught anything. I've had a perch down the edge, and that's it. It's just been dreadful. And Wayne's caught nothing down his edge either. Yes, I've had to clear those leaves out down one side, which isn't going to help, but I wouldn't have been able to put a rig down there. I hate making any sort of disturbance like that. I'm really anti anything like that, but I just think it scares the fish. But needs must, and if they were going to turn up down the edge, I needed to clear it, so just in case they did, but they didn't. Maybe I scared them off, but no one else has caught down there either other than Pete in the last 10 minutes, so I just don't think it was a margin day. So but the second bit that's got me out of jail is that meat short line. I fed it very negatively, potted and thrown. You could tell each time he was going to get a bite, you get a few little bubbles. It's ever so silty. It must be a good foot deep in silt where I've been feeding, and then boom, it'd whoosh under, and I've hit most of the bites. I've missed a couple because they're just spooky, very educated fish, just touching the line and bow waving away. They're always on edge, these fish, when it's this sort of conditions. So but I've had a good 6 fish on me, maybe more. I'm not sure how many I had, but they were good fish, and that's what's really bumped my weight up as well. So that caster line and that meat short line, and pretty much nothing else has worked. So 1 fish mugging. So Pete's done me on numbers of fish he's caught between those 2 islands. I thought he'd easily done me. We've had a bit of a laugh really, trying to guess what each other's caught, and we've all got our estimates wrong. Wayne admitted to 35 pound and weighed 48, I think, or 45, something like that. Pete's lifted his nets out, looked at his fish and said he hasn't got more than 40 pound and he's weighed 50 pounds, and I said I've got 35 pound, thinking maybe I've got 40, maybe a bit more than 40, and anyway, I weighed 56 pounds, so I've got loads of stick for that. But but when it's so frustrating and you're so frustrated yourself about how it's fishing, you don't really pay attention to what's in your nets. You just it's just been a frustrating day for me. It's probably the most frustrating one I've fished, and you can probably see that through the camera. I've done a bit of swearing, I know, so apologies for that, but it's just unbelievable when it's like that, and when it means so much to you to do well as well. On round 1 of a league, you want a section win, you want a top 2. I thought all the way through the match I thought I'm 3rd at best, so I'm over the moon to find out that I did actually win the section. I didn't think I had. I really did think I was 3rd in section. So to win it on such a tough day, and I've tried a few things, and I think it's been frustrating. I've messed around too long on certain things, but I've made 2 crucial decisions, and one's that casters on the long pole, and the other one's that meat short, and staying on meat short rather than trying to look down the edge for non-existent fish. Those 2 decisions have won me the lake and the section. So yes, very happy with that in the end. All that frustration, all that effort, and all that heartache of losing those fish and everything, it's all behind me now, honest. And we can go to round 2, which is at Western Pools, on a section win. Hopefully we can get another one there.